Yo, what is going on? It's ItzSawk here, and today I'm bringing you guys my PCL Week 4 Team Builder / game against Just Kurt and his Portage Herdiers. I believe that's how you say the team name. I encourage you guys to go check him out. His links will be down in the description below. If you guys want to know what I'm bringing, stick around. For the rest of you guys that don't want to see what I'm bringing, there is a timestamp on the right side of the screen. If you follow that timestamp, you just go right to that time, you click it, and you'll be, boom, right at the battle. You won't have to see what I'm bringing. But for those of you who want to see what I'm bringing, let's get right into it. So we do see here that his team does consist of Weavile, Tangrowth, Z Greninja, and Z Arcanine, Gastrodon, Musharna, Pheromosa, the God Drampa, Mimikyu, Starmie, and Mega Aggron. So first things first, he has a Pheromosa, he has Weavile, and he has Mega Aggron, and Mimikyu, and Starmie, and that's a lot of offensive threats. However, there's a little bit of speed to this, not a whole lot. Starmie, Weavile, and Pheromosa, you may think, oh my gosh, that's so fast, Sawk, and Greninja too? How are you ever going to do this? It's like, it's so much faster than your entire team. This is true, except I have a Dugtrio on my team, which can outspeed it. But we may see him come, we may not. But first off here, we do have Taunt, Calm Mind, Serve, Secret Sword, Keldeo. This literally clicks Taunt or Calm Mind on any defensive ones that he wants to bring. Tangrowth, boom, taunted. I can Calm Mind on that, and if I get to +1, Secret Sword, 2 KOs. Musharna, Secret Sword, 2 KOs. Surf, 2 KOs with +1. Gastrodon, Secret Sword, 2 KOs with +1. This does so much work to his team that it literally just comes on in, and I could just claim 1-1 if I get to +1. This can really be very, very good to pressure his team late game for something you'll see later. Next up, we do see Dugtrio Max Speed, Max Attack. Max Speed ensures that I outspeed the Starmie no matter what. It also ensures that I at least have some help with this team. Arena Trap with Air Released, Earthquake, Stealth Rock, and Sucker Punch, meaning I can trap something if I need to, and I can get rid of it, such as maybe the Starmie, because that's something I really don't want around for something later, or I can trap something like Gastrodon later, and I can Earthquake it, and Air Release is for the Pheromosa, so I can live that, and Sucker Punch is for damage, such as Musharna, and then Rocks are Rocks. So yeah, that is just Ollie this week. Pretty simple set regarding the team. Next up here, we do have AC/DC the Zapdos with Leftovers, Defog, Heatwave, Roost, and Volt Switch. Just a very spadef one this week. I really don't like losing to the likes of Greninja, and Ice Beam does not 2-hit KO this, so I can Volt Switch on out after he Ice Beams. And since he's not Protean, I am able to get that hit super effective and go to another something that may do a lot of damage for it. But yeah, that is pretty much Zapdos this week. Just kind of a bulky wall. Next up here, we do have Smeargle. Sticky Web, Fake Out, Taunt, and U-Turn. This set can do a metric ton of work. Allows me to get my webs up. Fake Outs for any sashes that need to be broken. Taunt is, of course, to taunt, and U-Turn is for momentum. Max Speed, Mass Attack to do as much damage as possible. It's pretty easy set. Now we have Shoji with Black Sludge, Toxic Spikes, Pain Split, Surf, and Spikes. Max defense, max HP, because this is my best check to Mimikyu and Physical Pheromosa. Poison Point is because Intimidate, yeah, it may be nice, but if I can get a Poison Point off on something, it'll be super nice. Yeah, just kind of set up Toxic Spikes, Pain Split around, get some HP back, Surf, and lay more layers with Spikes. Last but certainly not least, we have Z Azumarill, Belly Drum, Aqua Jet, Ice Punch, and Superpower. I forgot to nickname it during the battle, so its nickname is Azumarill in the battle. But this thing goes in. The speed on here is to make sure that I outspeed a Tangrowth unless it runs a lot of speed. It needs to sacrifice a good touch of its bulk in order to outspeed this Azumarill set. So it's just max attack and near max HP otherwise. But yeah, that is pretty much the team this week. So, with that said, let's get right into the battle. Alrighty guys, we are back for our game against Kurt, and of course those Herdiers. As you can see, he does bring Pheromosa, Tangrowth, Mimikyu, Starmie, Greninja, and Weavile. Pretty much, I said in the team builder, this is pretty much kinda a lot of scary things. You only brought one bulky mon, and that being Tangrowth. Starmie can be bulky, but on this team it probably is, but it isn't the best bulk. It gets 2 KO'd by Dugtrio's Earthquake, if that tells you anything. So yeah, with that being said, let's just hop right into the game today. If it wants to load for me, cool, awesome. So good luck, Kurt. Have fun. Hopefully no hacks in this game. Of course, I hate having hacks, but we are going to be challenged by Pokemon Trainer Kurt in that floral shirt, that perp skirt pair, and that awesome hat. He's going to send out BMB, which is shiny Pheromosa. I'm going to lead with my TWIX, as you guys saw. Keldeo just kind of let off and hit something. I am not going to... he is going to withdraw his Pheromosa, as he's not going to want to take anything right away, as he's just going to go into his bedhead, which of course is that Tangrowth, as I'm just going to straight surf. He could not OHKO me with anything besides like Power Herb, Bounce, and even that, if he reveals that, cool, good tech on his end, I still have a lot of threats. So as you can see, Surf does absolutely nothing, and that is definitely Assault Vest. It is definitely the bulkiest of boys. I'm going to go out to my ACDC. He's going to go right for knockoff here. And he's just going to knock off my leftovers, which kind of sucks. However, as you guys will see right here, I'm going to click Heat Wave, and I will do a lot of damage back. So it's not like the end of the world. So, as you guys can see, he's going to knock off again. And boom. I'm going to get my Static, though. And Static will paralyze this, meaning that no matter how much speed it was running, it can never outspeed my Azumarill again. However, after the match, I did see he was not running any speed, so it's fine. I'm just going to roost up here and get some HP back, trying to live as long as I can. Hidden Power will come out here, and given that I just roosted, I am not Flying type anymore, as HP Ice will not be super effective. So he's going to withdraw his Tangrowth here, get some Regenerator back up. He's going to go into Gurmit, which is his Greninja. So Greninja will come on out here, as I'm just going to click Heat Wave. Unfortunately, I will miss. It kind of stinks. He will click Ice Beam here, but as I said, I am a very Spadef bully this week, and as you can see, the Ice Beam did not do nearly enough. It did half, and he's Life Orb Greninja. I am just going to Volt Switch on out of here, as it will hit super effectively, and it will just barely miss out on that KO on the Greninja. However, I have priority. I have Sped Shed. I have Smeargle with Fake Out, and Smeargle will get its first KO of the season with Fake Out on the Greninja, as... Oh, what is this? You can tell it's a good game when freaking Smeargle gets the first kill of the game with Fake Out. He will go into his BMB here, as he will click U-turn, and because of my Sash, I will live no matter what. As, boom, my Sash will save me, as he will go right back out, and he's going to bring in his Yeet, Star of Yeet, I should say, sorry, which is, of course, Starmie, as we all know. I'm going to click U-turn here and get just some chip off whatever I can, as it turns out to be super effective on the Starmie, and I'm just going to come right back out, and I cannot have this thing around for Belly Drum Azumarill. I'm going to go right into Ollie, which, of course, is my Dugtrio, and this thing will be trapped. It cannot do anything. I'm going to Earthquake here, as I do some damage, and from here, it just 2-KOs. As you guys can see, that did a lot of damage, as he will set up the Reflect, which is kind of cool. However, he right here, I am just going to get my rocks up because I need chip damage. If he scalds and he burns me, cool, I have damage off on the Starmie, and I have my rocks up, so it chips away at any and all sashes. He's just going to go for Scald here. As you guys will see right here, takes me right down to my sash, and I do not get burned, thankfully, as you guys see right here. As I will Earthquake, and I will just KO the Starmie. So, their trio putting in a little bit of work early, getting rid of the Starmie, because it has Reflect, makes me think that there was a setup Mimikyu that easily could have come on in and destroyed my butthole. Thankfully, it did not destroy my butthole like Taco Bell does. He will go right into Mimikyu here, which is pretty safe. So, I am just going to let this... go, as he does click Shadow Sneak here. It will kill my Dugtrio, as it loses 1 point of health, and unfortunately Ollie will faint. However, it did what it needs to do this week. It got its kill, and it reveals to be the Life Orb Mimikyu. I need to break this thing's disguise in order for Azumarill to win late game, so I'm just going to go right into TWIX here, and he's going to withdraw his Parker, and this is where we can start having some fun. So he's going to go right into Tangrowth, right as I believe I click Surf here. Yeah, I do click Surf, and so Surf will do a good amount of damage to this, as boom, it does just enough to be under half, and a +1 Secret Sword will kill from here. So I believe I just go for Secret Sword on this. He does go right into BMB, which of course is that Pheromosa, as I make the play reading him to want to not stay in, thinking I might have like Icy Wind or like Hidden Power or something, as I'm just going to go for the Calm Mind, and at +1 we know what happens. I 2 a KO. I 2 a KO almost everything on his team now. So he's just going to click U-turn, trying to get some damage off as he can, and it does decent damage, however, and it's a crit, of course, However, he's going to withdraw, and he's going to go right back into Bedhead after some Regenerator, get some HP back, as I decide I'm just going to click a move here, which would be Surf. So Surf will come on out of here and do some nice damage, I'd say. As you guys can see, that's a +1 Surf as he's back to where he was, and this Secret Sword right here can kill. As you can see right here, unfortunately, it would just miss out on the KO, as the Keldeo will get some Giga Drained. It'll lose a lot of energy. However, his Reflect is gone. So I think he lived just through the Reflect, maybe, but I calced after it doesn't seem to go through Reflect, so it was kind of weird. But he is going to go into Mimikyu, as Mimikyu will take its damage from the rocks, and I also will hit it with a Surf, breaking its disguise, which means Azumarill can just clean now, because +6 Aqua Jet cleans through this team now, and especially given that Tangrowth is not above 50%, I can Ice Punch it and get rid of it. So he will Shadow Sneak here, trying to get some damage off as much as he can, as I will live on 7 HP, and Life Orb Mimikyu will drop to the Surf. I am a +1 Keldeo, you do not disrespect the pony. As it's a crit, it did not matter, +1 Surf KO from here. As boom, BMB will come on out, which of course, as we all know, is this. He will click Poison Jab right here, trying to catch the Azumarill, trying to make sure it doesn't stay in. However, I'm not stupid. At times, I'm not stupid, we'll say. Keldeo, unfortunately, will drop to that Poison. Yeah, his attack will raise, so I know he's attacking one. I'm going to go right into Azumarill. +1 Poison Jab does not kill me here. So he's going to withdraw his BMBs. I'm just going to go right for that Z Belly Drum. Bedhead will come on in. And as you guys can see, he's just over half HP. And now he's under half HP because of it. So I'm just going to fire off my Normalium Z here. Boom, boom. Right on like the sternum. And then right on the forehead. Because forehead reasons. Azumarill will surround himself with Z Power. That Z move will be Z Belly Drum. As I will make some noise. And I will draw all the attention to Azumarill. And boom, boom, boom. I am going to click Ice Punch here as this Tangrowth will drop. Because it's paralyzed, it will drop. But like I said, did not have enough speed in order for it to matter. So BMB will come on in. And because it's broken with its... the Sash is broken. If he had Sash, BMB Sash is now broken because of the rocks. And I saw it was Life Orb earlier. Boom. That will do some damage as the BMB will drop, and now because Weavile has taken rocks damage, it's under 75%, and Azumarill's Aqua Jet does exactly 82% minimum damage. So Azumarill will clean up here, and boom, Weavile will drop. And your Minnesota Twin Needles pick up their first win in PCL Season 2 thanks to an Azumarill sweep and Keldeo pressuring him hard. So, good games to Kurt. Yeah, that's the game pretty went almost exactly the plan. Just kind of get rid of 2 things and then Azumarill can just win. So I set up my win condition almost perfectly. There was the hacks that was involved did not matter in my opinion. So yeah, that is pretty much it. Go check out Kurt. You guys will see his side of the battle. You guys can see what he said about the plays that he made and how he stands by them. Or I think he live comms. Maybe he might post com. I don't know. I will definitely check because he's one of those people that can do both if he needs to. But yeah, with that being said, I'm going to get on out of here today, guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful afternoon. With that, I'm out. Peace out, Scouts.